Alright, I got some ideas here that I think would be good to run on for Congress. But anyway, I just want people to talk about this. So this is my idea of how to fix the problems that we have. Uh, I want businesses that make over $1 billion to pay higher wages, and small businesses under 100,000 to not have to pay minimum wage. Businesses over 100,000 and under 1 billion will pay the same as current minimum wage. By doing this, there will be a scale system which will create jobs. I want to stop the drug war. I will stop the drug war by letting doctors work with pharmacists to give out medicine to patients. I would make all illegal drugs be a Schedule 3. I would like drugs to be a medical issue rather than a crime issue. Education. I want to change the education system. I will change the school system by getting kids ready for the work. Getting ready for the work. Places I will let kids in the workforce by having them say what they want to do for a living and provide them with guidance. There would be no more high school or middle school, and the schools will be converted to community business centers where kids can work. There would be many kinds of businesses such as community bakery, restaurant, courthouse, medical clinic, government, local news stations, game developer areas, police stations, small retail stores, stock market, hair salons, or barber, etc. What the community wants. A place for kids to develop jobs that they completely control. The government in the school will dictate what the economy will have or have not. Businesses that we can't fit there will let a kid work with them every week. It will be mini USA, create jobs. All right, so I go through each one. What I mean. All right, the whole job thing of making businesses that make $1 billion or more pay more wages. Well, that's just common sense. That just makes sense. Businesses that make under 100,000 pay minimum pay don't pay minimum wage, so it creates jobs for. So let's say people from the community can come together and don't have to worry about minimum wage to start a business. And if someone like latches on to that idea of what that business is creating, then they can come together and do that. The drug war. Um, I think I think it should be a medical issue, and then we schedule everything to Schedule 3. I think that this way we get the gangs from selling drugs and make them go into something else. We help out we make sure that the drug cartel aren't making profits anymore by making it a medical issue because people want drugs and there's no way to stop it. We've done it for hundreds of years to this drug war, and it's not working. um, yeah, and the whole school education system thing, where I think kids will learn better working hands on with their hands, learning every trade, or the kids will cycle through every job and learn it and stuff, and learn hands on ways. And the I believe that the businesses in the community will come into this place and show the trade secrets and stuff, and the kids will come up with ideas on how to govern, how to do law, all this stuff, so they get an understanding of the USA uh, instead of being shocked by it when they get out of the educational system. I think all three of these things tie into each other in the whole cycle of the United States. I think all three of these tie into each other: business, drugs, and education. They all tie into each other. So these are the three main issues that should be talked about. And if you want to have jobs, then make it easier for people that are making jobs at the bottom to make them. The drug war. If we make it a medical issue, and we'll keep people out of the prison systems, and make it to where we won't be spending so much money on locking people up for drug problems. In education, if we got the community together with what the community wants to teach the kids, and we have parents coming in, like they want to buy something like a thing of lettuce. They buy a thing of lettuce. The kid's like, oh wow, I cleaned that floor. Look at how clean it is, and this place looks presentable. The one person's like, wow, I managed the the books on this place to keep it running. The one kid's like, I put that lettuce there, and my mom's getting that now. Something like that. It's a community thing. Because right now the school system, the way it is, there's no real community in there. It's just you go to school, you sit in front of a teacher, and they talk to you for hours on it, on a subject made in the 1950s or something like that. So it's like, if you want them to be ready for the workplace once they turn 18, then show them jobs before they enter the workforce by letting them be hands on with it. And you keep the kids busy so they're not doing drugs or doing illegal activities, trying to join gangs, and have gangs because you took in the gang source of income away from them, so they have to enter the workforce with other people, and it integrates the community. It it gives homeless people a way to climb up from the bottom by working together and starting a business and not have to worry about minimum wage, and it's a cycle. That's what I'm thinking. It's like a cycle, a circle. And all these three issues tie in together with the community. And in order for the United States to have a good community, we need to work on these three issues. People don't need handouts. What they need is a way to develop a business. So with no minimum wage being have to pay for their business, they can develop something if the community says that that's worth something to invest in. So they invest their time into this business, and it grows. Um, we'll never solve homelessness, so we can't solve it. We've tried it for years. We keep saying we're going to build houses and stuff, and make housing for homeless people, but really what we should be doing is just giving them a way to make revenue.